Yo, guys, what's going on? It's your boy J Law coming at y'all with a podcast, man. This is the all anime guy things. We're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna talk about Kimetsu no Yaiba. We're gonna talk over Black Clover, and we're gonna talk about Bleach, guys. Man, let's hop right into it. These guys are already having the discussion. I'm on Deafin. We're gonna have to, we. The reason why I have to jump right into this is because we caught Lord Ichigo, the man with the Ichigo Ivy. We caught him late, so let's just jump right into it. They're talking about Kimetsu no Yaibas. There are spoilers, man. Let's go.
Listen to bring Muzan back from the brink of death when he was a child. It gave him demon side effects, but the cure was working for him, and he killed the doctor before the cure was made. People will say that's good storytelling because Muzan charges in without thinking. If if you think about it closely, it can't be good storytelling because that was hundreds of years ago. Muzan should have learned from that mistake and start to plan out his actions. Instead, he decided to charge up. He didn't hide. He just basically
I'm saying up to the point of him finding out what he needed was there. He decided to hide, and then when he found out what he needed was there, he charged recklessly, as you said.
And for him to run away as the fight was to climax, that's possibly one of the worst villain turns I could have ever seen in anime.
Nah, he turned to a bitch. Like Tanjiro.
That's it. That's why.
Tanjiro forever had my respect. Son threw a sword at Son throwing swords at this nigga, running through the battlefield, throwing swords at him. Like
I don't want to talk about Tanjiro, man. It's such a disappointing character turn for him. Like that was one of the worst cop outs I've seen. Like you know how when Naruto and Sasuke got murked by what's it called? By Madara, and it was revealed that they was like descendants of like Indra and Ashura. I hated that because it basically just ruined the entire like theme of Naruto's show. Hard work will get you this, that, and the third. If you find out that the two main characters are descendants of literal like demigods, you know it's gonna take away the theme that Naruto was a hard worker.
Well, Naruto was. I'm going to say this right now. Naruto was horribly written, but carry on.
Yeah, Naruto's a hard worker, but most of his feats were basically because he had the talent, the luck, and karma by his side.
No, Naruto was just poorly written. That's why. Carry on.
Masashi Kishimoto's a horrible writer. We could both agree on that.
And that's why Samurai ate his shit. But carry on.
But yeah, the recent chapter of Kimetsu no Yaiba just pissed me off so much because
he should have been left.
Died. I'm not going to Tanjiro should have died.
He should have been left.
First of all,
dead.
YouTube,
I honestly felt that would have been better.
Comments.
And I love Tanjiro. I love him to death, but the fact that he was revived via Deus Ex Machina, it's stupid. It's really stupid. And the fact that Muzan wasn't able to retain his hold on him, you're telling me that friendship saved him from Muzan?
Fairy tale. Carry on.
Yeah, I hate Fairy Tail because of that.
I mean, we all do. I mean, we all don't like what they say. We're gonna get some hate. We're gonna get some hate. We're gonna get some hate for that.
But we're here to start us trouble. If anybody wants to debate, man, you're welcome to come on the show. We hold it every week, so you're welcome. But carry on, guys. I'm just here to moderate.
Oh, can we? I don't even want to discuss My Hero Academia. That is such a shit show right now.
No.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Save
He's here now.
Save My Hero Academia for another time.
No, I want to go at it. I want to go at it. I want to go at it.
I'll go at it.
I'll go at it.
No. My Hero Academia is gonna need at least 3 hours to discuss. I'm not doing another 3 hours currently.
Bro, let's keep it to 10, 15 minutes. Each body says their piece and we respond. Period. Right. Go ahead, Key.
The build up to this arc is
hold on. Before you start, chat. I had to restart the video again. I'm going to remind you because this man came 2 hours late after me and Kay had a discussion. So I call K, and I call Lord Ichigo Key, alright? Because they both names start with K, but one gets the regular K and the other one gets the other letter in his name, bro. Nah, I'm not calling no man Lord Ichigo, bro. Carry on.
All right,
just call the man Satoru.
The build-up to this arc is probably the worst build-ups to a war arc I've ever seen in manga or anime history.
Why do you feel that way though? I honestly don't feel that way.
Obsession with shafting Deku to the side when Deku needs development.
But that's not true.
With Deku in the first 2 episodes of My Hero Academia, and that was it.
But that's not true, though. You see, I disagree with you because we had a discussion on Facebook. You see, what happens is, and this is what I was trying to explain to you. He had his progression though. He was with Endeavor, and Endeavor got into a pickle. He saved Endeavor's hiney and his son out of that pickle. So when he saved Endeavor out of that pickle, that was and one thing I'm gonna say about My Hero, I don't necessarily like the writing. I think it's shit. But one thing I'm going to defend at this point is, in My Hero, I don't think it's like other traditional shonens in which they go through a training arc. I think it's more of an awakening type of thing. If you look at it, right? Shigaraki, when he goes through
don't even talk to me about the awakening thing, because that shit still has not been
exactly.
explained.
It doesn't make any sense, but I think it's more of an
training
awakening
arc-
thing
the
because
training arc
Shigaraki.
ended.
But think about it though. Shigaraki had a mental hold on his quirk, but at the end, when he realized that he was fighting Destro and he realized that he needed to get rid of his mental quirk, this man became a literal city buster, bro. Out of nowhere, bro. Like, not city, I gassed it. Maybe city.
Didn't that city get destroyed though?
Yeah, it did. That's what I was about to say. Maybe city. So
Yeah, he's a city buster.
yeah, so out of nowhere, in a matter of 5 seconds, because of a mental block, he became a city buster. So do you really think he's gonna give a training arc? No, he just doesn't know how to write one.
But check this out, right? It was the
training
intern
arc
arc.
would have been.
They were interning under Endeavor, right? And it was for a period of what, 2-3 weeks? They should have went into depth about that instead of giving us 2-3 chapters.
Honestly, and it shouldn't only been the main 3 from Class 1A. Like, I'm finally happy Bakugo's finally getting his shine after what, 200 chapters? 200 chapters. He's gonna finally see the man in a real fight, right?
Because of the recent movie that just came out, you know they're capable of developing the other characters in Class A because you know they did so in the movie.
He still ain't watched the movie.
Okay.
Nah, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I don't care.
No.
All right, so in the movie, everybody put in work, and it was amazing. So because of the movie, it leads to questions like how
I'm about to watch that shit tonight
in the manga.
And then also, here's something that the movie did.
But you want to know why
the series is trying to do. Hold on, wait. That the series is trying to do, right? We've always said, I know people have always said, Tokoyami. Where is Tokoyami? When you have anything done with a villain, that's a fight. Tokoyami is never present, right? And now you have Tokoyami fighting one of the people that everybody loves in the series, fighting one of the most loved villains in the series. And you're trying to think.
Tokoyami, who is he fighting? Who is he fighting?
You don't like it. Dabi.
Who's he fighting?
He's fighting Dabi. He's about to fight Dabi.
I'm doing shit, nigga.
Nah, we don't have to like Dabi, but
but
as you
before we like
Dabi.
trail off again, because that's what Quinton is famous for, trailing off into a different conversation.
No,
it's one of the worst arcs.
It is.
This is the worst war arc I've ever seen.
It is. I agree with you. It's
he
rushed.
Introduced way too many characters.
It's rushed. Yeah, it's rushed.
You have every character that was introduced from like episode 1 into now.
No. What happens is, I don't think that he really introduced them. I think what happens is, I think his pacing for his manga is ass, and the reason
paneling is ass.
Right, his paneling is trash, and here's why, Key. Because at the same time, remember, after All Might went down, the whole listing of all of the heroes went into Conjumble. It went into Kerfuffle, bro. And remember, Hawks, right? Best Genius is gone. Hawks is there. Remember the dude that was the 4th hero? He's gone out of that equation as well. Best Genius was the 3rd, I think, and I think the 4th dude was
the 4th hero Razor Sharp or something?
Yeah, the dude, the ninja.
He fell in ranking.
Exactly. He fell in ranking. He's outside of the top 10 at this moment. So that means Hawks is in there, and that shorty that's the bunny girl is in there now. And the way that they introduced them, was so bad, bro. You glanced over the paneling so badly, bro, that nobody remembered, and you didn't remind us again before the war arc. It doesn't make any sense.
But here's the thing as well. Going back to what this man Stain said, right? If we want to talk about that. When it comes to the heroes, right? A lot of them just seem useless in the aspect of your ranking. Like, okay, they say some people's ranking are this and that. It's people rankings, what they say, right? But now when it comes to the job of like battle, a lot of y'all skills are not adequate for battle. And it's showing.
I think what happens is, I don't think so.
Because the hero rankings are now based on popularity rather than actual strength and
right. But still though, if you think about it, I think the power gap between the villain and the hero is just so much greater because
Honestly,
of the situation.
honestly, I don't even think so anymore after reading the last chapter. Because how they what the Nomu, the first Nomu was a beast. These Nomu, they've now been a letdown. Like I don't understand how one hero alone took out two Nomu by herself.
Those were incomplete Nomus. You got to read again. They already said that those are incomplete Nomus. No, he did. He did. The doctor said that he never got time to. No, they were not. No, bro, K, I can pull up the panel for you right now and drop it in chat where he said they're high grade but they're incomplete because they never got to get their mental. These Nomu are focused upon having mental abilities. So the reason why that they're not of high grade like the one Endeavor for is because it doesn't have the mental capacity as it's supposed to. It's not complete. Its regeneration isn't there. He states that. That's what he says. And he says, I'm sorry, I have to release you before you actually become what you're supposed to become. He says that. Yeah. And there's a panel for it. He says that. So even though they're high grade, they don't have the mental capacity to be the ones that Endeavor Fort. The one Endeavor Fort was complete, but it wasn't to the level of what these Nomu are supposed to be. That's what was happening right now. So the bunny girl, I forgot her name. Bunny girl ripping through them. Maruko, she's ripping through them right now simply because she's actually more powerful, in my opinion, than Hawks. And talk about power for power punch. So
if you're talking about
you want to know why she's ranked fifth? You want to know why she's ranked fifth? Is because she's not associated with a hero agency. That's what Stain again said. These heroes are ranked among popularity, and anyhow she was ranked. Anyhow she was associated with the agency, she probably would have been second or third.
Yeah, I think power for power. She's on par with Endeavor. Also,
remember, Hawk says this a lot that his strength is not power, it's speed because he flies. He's a fucking bird. Yeah, if his wings is clipped, that nigga's clipped. I'm sorry.
I just think these top heroes are sort of useless. I'm on Shigaraki's side. I'm on Shigaraki's side right now for the culling.
Nah, I'm be honest with you. When it comes to a lot of heroes, I don't understand how. I think was it Laundry Hero or Wash Hero? Some shit made top 10.
But bro, I don't understand. I don't understand these quirks.
And
I really don't understand these quirks.
On top of that, I remember most of these heroes, right? Apparently, in this arc, they're showing the number 6 hero. I think the Crust dude makes the shields or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's trash.
So somebody, no, he's not actually. He's actually trash, someone who's been put. He's actually one of the characters putting in work currently in the arc. But
yes, he's putting in work, but he's trash, bro. What the fuck is Crust supposed to do, bro?
He creates like shields that he can use like offense.
Bro, I read the chapter. I've been reading it, but I'm talking about, in my opinion, right? If you get somebody that's a power quirk, they're gonna run through this nigga, bro. I'm sorry, they're gonna run through him, bro.
Nah, I understand that because
and I don't know what this man. I don't even remember the name, bro.
My whole thing though is he threw a whole bunch of heroes out there. Like he threw a whole bunch that I'm currently trying to remember. Where's Deku and Bakugo, right? Where were they stationed compared to where where the other interns and stuff are stationed to go to the hideout? Where Deku and them at if they're like, remember,
they're on the opposite side. They're planning a pincer attack in case things go for the worst.
I was lost on are they at the city? Well, are they at the city or are they at the
They are at the city.
The hideout. Are they at the city or are they hideout? Wait.
No, they came outside. Remember, they came outside. They're probably in between. Because remember, your boy said that they're doing a pincer attack. So they're probably in between. Somewhere in between. They're not going to let them get to the hideout because I think that hideout's the last defense.
And then when it comes to Awakening, right? Because that was touched on the last arc,
fucking
right?
Trash, bro.
You can't say Shigaraki had a mental thing. We all know he had a mental one. Right? But it doesn't explain what's her face? What's her face again?
Toga.
Toga. It doesn't explain how she now can use other people.
All right, so Quinton, I think you're forgetting something that every human goes through. It's an evolution.
Right.
When someone is near death, they try their best to survive it, and the human body makes certain accommodations. They touched upon it. Demon Slayer, Bleach, Naruto, every single anime touches up upon it. This person is either going to evolve or they're going to die. They all had quirk on progression because they were literally evolving as they fought. The body was trying to keep them alive. Quirks are
part of the human body. It's
part
something
of the
that you're
human body.
born with.
So your body's going to try to find a way and survive. Either it's by toughing you out or advancing your quirk. Like Kirishima, he needed to survive, and guess what? He had a frick. It's been a while since they touched upon Kirishima. What happened to him that caused his quirk to evolve?
And who?
Kirishima.
He was about to die.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is, and this is a valid theory. You know, I think quirks evolve. Now that you mention it, I don't. Matter of fact, I take back the awakening. I think it's more of quirks to be evolving and adapting. With the human body and presence of danger, because Shigaraki was gonna die to Destro. He was.
Yeah.
And Toga was going to die. Kirishima was gonna die to homie that was the MMA fighter, the dude that punched stupid hard.
Rappa.
Yeah, Rappa was gonna kill him. So, I mean, and even Fat Gum, we never really. What the hell happened to Quint? Even Fat Gum, we didn't even know Fat Gum can do that. And he said that I didn't know I could punch that hard. So hey, what happened?
Yo, I don't know what's happened. I think I disconnected. I don't know.
Well, you're back now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
So it's not too far fetched to think that it was an ass pull. It's actually, you know,
it is an ass pull.
Yeah, it is an ass pull, but it's a good ass pull because it's something
if they
that
can break it down. If the scientists can break it down later, sure, I'll take it as okay.
That's the thing. Quirks are fairly new. It's been like 80 years since quirks were introduced into the world.
True.
Nah, no, I don't think. Is it 80 or I thought it was
It's been like 80 years. I remember like what remember the
how old is All For One?
He's probably like 100, bro.
Probably, I think he's older than 100. Shit. They say he's been around
But it's
for
like,
a while.
remember what they were saying like during the provisional license arc for Todoroki and Bakugo? These kids, their quirks, they don't know what they're capable of because quirks get stronger as the bloodline, goes on. They don't know how strong these quirks can get because they're fairly new. It's not like they had a whole century to debunk what quirks are, write down the history of said quirks. It's something that modern society just recently got.
You know what? Yeah. It's basically you can say the same thing with Deku's quirk. Because it's been something that's been passed down, but
that shit is ass, bro.
It is.
I just hate the plot on that.
Honestly though, the yes, as he said, the training arc goes back to that. The training arc was them focusing on basically maintaining their quirks better off as like a natural state instead of just them thinking, oh, I'm going to use this.
No, I think that was more for Deku rather than Todoroki and Bakugo.
No, but for Bakugo and Todoroki, it was also like a stipulate for them too because Todoroki and Bakugo didn't have this. Apparently, their speed increased while trying to keep up Endeavor.
Wait, Quinton.
Yo,
listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying.
No, their speed increased. They said they were able to move faster. I'm not saying these niggas went from
they evolved
whatever speed to thing. I'm saying like off their initial acceleration from their quirks. So Todoroki's Iso Flame, I think he combos them together now, or he combos them together now, right? I can't even remember that.
Somewhat. He didn't fully do it, but somewhat.
The little hint that Endeavor dropped with Bakugo telling Bakugo that you might be the same as us with his quirk.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he told him he might be the same as us.
He told that to Deku.
No, he said to Bakugo. He said to Bakugo.
I thought he said that to Deku.
I thought he said that to Bakugo.
No, he said it to Deku.
He's talking to Deku, bro.
Man, go back and reread the chapter.
Because when he told Endeavor about Black Whip, he was like, "Yeah, you might be just like me and my son." I really feel like Deku and Endeavor Endeavor should be Deku's mentor. I don't think he should be All Might.
Yo, All Might has said he's shit at this, and I'm starting to see it more and more because I don't understand how you train this man twice and then that's it. You tell him,
Endeavor understands Deku more than All Might does.
Why?
Well, he understands the struggle of not being necessarily able to catch up to number one. When you're at number one, you don't understand how to catch up to number one because you're already number one.
Man, out there train like Vegeta.
Oh fuck up! Don't mention that cunt hole named Vegeta, bro.
Hey.
Yeah,
So I haven't
man,
been
put
keeping
down
up
the
with the Dragon
chips,
Ball
bro.
Super thing.
Nah, we're not
Oh,
talking
no,
about.
I'm
We're not
throwing
talking about the
something out.
manga. We're not talking about the Super
Why?
manga.
Nah, leave that
No.
alone. That's another episode. That's like 3 hours,
That's
bro.
another episode. I think I'm the only one. I think I'm literally the only one caught up with that. And then talking with that, you can also talk about the Boruto ones. Since they
Have
do
you?
update
All right.
the same day.
So since we're here now, right? We gotta move on to the next topic. Have you read Jujutsu, Key?
You know, you're gonna hate my answer. I haven't read it yet.
Nah.
What the fuck, man? Bro, you
Nah.
letting me
See,
down, bro.
I am.
See, I've been pushing it.
Well, look, we're
Read
gonna
it,
simply
but-
glance. Yo, Jujutsu Kaisen is the next best thing. Read that shit, fam. Read it.
I mean,
Is it
you
gonna
got me
blow up
saying-
like
It
Kimetsu?
no, it's gonna be bigger because it's better
Nah,
writing. It's better writing.
It's gonna
It's
blow
better
up
writing.
the same way.
It's
Look,
gonna be better.
Blow up the same. No, listen here. It's gonna blow up the same way. But the only way we can say it's better is if it breaks the record that Kimetsu no Yaiba has broken with sales. Because Kimetsu no Yaiba itself.
Fuck
No,
that.
Kimetsu no Yaiba has outsold One Piece.
Bro, the reason I'll tell you, you know what? I'm gonna break it down and say it because I'm tired of you Kimetsu no Yaiba fans with this bullshit, bro. Cause I'm gonna tell you straight up and down right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, cause Quentin understands how upset I get about Kimetsu no Yaiba. It's decent, okay? It's like NBA YoungBoy. It's decent. It's absolute shit in all actuality, and I'm going to break it down to you. Why. Listen, no. Hear me out. Let me finish. Kimetsu no Yaiba.
I can't.
Kimetsu no Yaiba came at a great time, okay? Its timing is like LeBron, okay? That's much better. It's like LeBron. LeBron came into the NBA at a perfect time where the NBA was started to make more money, the industry was growing, people were looking for something in the industry, and they found it in the king named LeBron, a guy who looks like a goddamn prototype and looks like built like a machine to make more money, period. Kimetsu no Yaiba is at a time where everybody's looking for TV shows. They're consuming a massive amount of internet, massive amount of animation, massive amount of cartoons, massive, to the point where YouTube numbers are dipping and anime numbers are just going up. Anime websites can't even hold the majority. Like Funimation shuts down nearly on a regular on big time movies on its debuts. So
that's because Funimation is trash.
I agree with you, but the numbers are doing better though, Key. So it's facts. So more people are looking at anime, and the best animation out there right now happens to be in Kimetsu no Yaiba. The thing that attracts people is the animation. Nobody has ever said Kimetsu no Yaiba has great writing. You've never heard somebody come out their mouth, other than manga readers, come out their mouth.
You could thank Ufotable for that.
That's what I'm saying. You can never come out your mouth and say, yo, Kimetsu no Yaiba has the best writing I've ever fucking seen. No, that's JoJo. No, that's One Piece. You do not see people ever come out. You do not, and I don't even watch JoJo, and I'm giving JoJo credit. You would never see people come out their mouth and say, Kimetsu no Yaiba is fantastic. You guys are complaining about the manga right now because she tried a shit Hunter x Hunter freaking adaptation and she poorly failed. It's nothing good about Kimetsu no Yaiba other than the animation. The anime has elevated it properly. The best anime that came out there in 2019, and you can crucify me if you want to, was The Promised Neverland, hands down. Period.
No.
Period.
No. I'm not. No.
Maybe no. Hold on. Let me finish. Compared to the, I started to read. Hold on. Let me finish. I've started to read the manga, and I understand where your differences come in. Maybe I stretched a little by saying the best anime that has come out. It's tied for me between three: The Promised Neverland, Dr. Stone. And what the bro? Don't draw a blank now, Smith. Don't draw a blank now. No, and the Shield Hero.
No. Let me break it down. I'm calling all of these. No,
Vinland Saga was solid. Vinland Saga is solid, but Vinland Saga is crap compared to his manga, bro. I'm sorry. Period.
What?
Crap.
No, you probably said it. You can say it. I used to be heavy on the manga in high school.
The manga is valid.
But let's talk about you saying Promised Neverland was the best one to come out last year. All right, this is coming from somebody who said who called all those animes, telling everybody, yo, these ones you need to watch, right? Fire Force, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Promised Neverland, Dr. Stone, all of it. Fire Force is somewhat it. But let's go with Promised Neverland. Let me break that down first. The Promised Neverland, okay, comparing the manga to the anime. All right, the Promised Neverland anime has dropped plot points, as in Rei and the mother actually being related fraternally, right?
Right.
As well as
Hey, bro, you dropping
the
spoilers?
anime.
Say spoiler warning, bro.
No,
Nigga,
no,
I
no,
put
no,
spoiler
no,
words in the beginning of this
drop.
video, bro.
No, it's a drop. It was that look. It was in the manga. The anime passed that episode. What the anime did was drop it. They ain't mentioned shit about that shit in the anime. Okay. Now, when it comes to painting the terror in the scenes, the anime could not do it as well as the manga.
Manga spoilers here, boys.
When you had it inside the picture of Rei, Emma, and Norman, there was a picture of them like closer together, but it showed like somewhat terror in their face. It ain't show like, oh, a regular tone, like a good look happy tone, right? It showed somewhat terror in their face as like I'm gonna say a foreshadowing to what's to come, right? And the anime just had like a regular picture. It's like, oh, this is like a regular picture. It even showed them like separate, like space wise. It ain't show like how close they were, because you know a picture is worth 1,000
I'm going to
words
disagree with you,
right?
because Emma's face was grotesque at that moment. I'm going to disagree with you.
No. I can literally show you the difference between that picture and
You're
then
talking
how the
about.
manga has.
You have to understand. You have to understand censorship, bro. You have to understand, bro. Listen to what I'm saying.
It's not even the censorship thing. It was literally a regular picture. There was no blood, nothing inside the picture. It was a regular picture that symbolized something. It was.
But
no
everybody
gore,
knows.
none of
Everybody knows that anime adaptations skip on certain points. I'm saying for a manga to come out with no hype whatsoever. I'm talking about not entitled weebs. We're weebs, bro. We read, bro. We read. We're weebs. I'm talking about people who like Mani, for example, right? Mani does not read manga worth a lick, bro. Certain people can't read manga because they just can't understand to read from right to left. Okay, cool. Granted, okay, it gives them headaches. I don't care. That's besides the point. This came to the anime world with no hype whatsoever. You ain't see no poster about the Promised Neverland. You ain't see no hype about the Promised Neverland. Funimation wasn't giving it nothing on the trailers. They weren't giving it no love. But when this joint came out, it was hot everywhere, bro. That's what I mean is a good anime adaptation. And Key could attest for this. Tell me you seen promotion for the Promised Neverland someplace, bro. Tell me you seen it. Tell me you seen it, bro. Tell me you seen it.
No.
Come on, bro.
The only type of like recommendation I got for Promised Neverland was Quinton in high school, and he kept on trying to make me read the manga. That's the only thing I heard about it.
And he's a weeb. He's a weeb, bro. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the weeb side. The weeb side, bro, I was reading Jujutsu Kaisen from chapter 0, bro. So I'm a nerd, bro. But I'm telling you for a fact that nobody and their moms was reading about the Promised was getting any airtime, no promotion on the Promised Neverland. The closest, and anime has become so big. Anime has become so big that you got celebrities right now talking about freaking Kimetsu no Yaiba, bro. They're sucking its dick, bro. Anime is in a different realm in space compared to when One Piece first jumped. And right now, the reason why One Piece isn't doing better numbers than Kimetsu no Yaiba is only on episode 15, 20, whatever the goddamn. I didn't watch all of it, bro, but it's only like on episode 23, something like that. People can catch up to that, bro. Nobody's going to catch up to episode 892, bro. I'm sorry, most people won't do it. So at the end of the day, the casuals aren't going to go pick up One Piece to say, yo, this is great. The casuals will not watch One Piece past episode 50 because they get bored of world building because they have no common sense, period. It's just how stuff is portrayed.
All right, but nah, I'm breaking it down for you, really and truly. Promised Neverland anime, on top of that, it was going the pacing. The pacing was same problem Dr. Stone had early on, right? It's pacing. It's display of the terror within the series. It did not fit with the manga. You can't say, oh, okay, some people don't read the manga. I've seen manga out there that have become anime and they've been able to paint the terror in a scene, okay? True. If you fail to paint the terror...
Quinton, I'm gonna stop you right there. Where they failed in painting the terror, they succeeded in adding anxiety and tension to the characters.
Right.
You can't tell me that a lot of people weren't thinking, oh, how is Norman gonna find a way to get over this
despair.
cliff?
It was more despair than grotesque. Because in my opinion, not to cut you off, Key, I was like, yo, how the fuck? Mm-hmm. I didn't read the manga at this point, so I'm just watching the anime, and I'm like, yo, this nigga's gonna die. He's going to. No matter how smart you are, he's dead. In my head, I was like, he's dead. Then I read the manga and I was like, this is a smart motherfucker. But like at the end of the day, bro, it was more of a despair than it was a scared or grotesque. So he is right when he says that it's more of it's a different
because
emotion
what
they
people
portray.
like to see most in media is people struggling to succeed despite the hand that they were given. So to see that these children have everything stacked against them, yet they're trying their hardest to find a way for them and their family to get out of this unscathed. You initially thought it was impossible. How are they going to do this? They fight demons and adults. They're babies. How are they going to do this, right? And to see them succeed step by step, that's what drew the people in. People love to see a good underdog story, and that's what Emma, Ray, and Norman are. A good underdog story.
Why do you think people watch Caillou, bro? Because he's a fucking
well,
short
ooh,
motherfucker
yeah.
that can jump, bro, and that's about it.
We're gonna talk about sports anime manga another time, cause
That's the best sports manga there is out there right now. I'm not arguing.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm talking about the comics.
You know I got some words. You know I got some words about one series. You know.
Nobody's talking about Kuroko, bro.
I ain't
Kuroko
talking
was
about
trash.
that. I ain't gonna say what I gotta say about that. But
Ahiro no Sora? Are you talking about Ahiro no Sora? You're not talking about it.
I dropped that. I dropped that like at episode 13. I'm not.
Why? Why?
It was explained like the episodes. Episodes were less engaging after you got to a certain point for the
Nah,
series.
they were, but it's really good now, bro. It's a little bit up. They're
And
actually
then-
playing ball now.
And then Hino Rumo no Sumo, that shit just ain't do what it's supposed to do.
You talking about the wrestling one?
Nah,
No,
sumo
sumo.
wrestling shit.
The anime is solid though. I'm not reading that, but
Nah, the manga finished for that series. The manga finished, I think, like last year, from the sumo wrestler shit.
so I'm gonna pick it up now.
Yeah, the manga finished.
Now, boys, the topic that Keanu has been waiting on. Bleach is returning, bitches. Ah, yes, sir.
You don't know
Yes,
how
sir.
hype I am.
Yes, sir.
I'm exiting
Yes,
the conversation.
sir.
The biggest
Yes,
Bleach
sir.
fan you know.
No, you're not the biggest Bleach fan, bro. Listen, it's crazy. Yo, listen. I'm gonna fight you on this one, bro. We can share this one if you have to, bro. But listen, like, this is sentimental, right?
Yeah.
Bleach is so sentimental to me because when I was, 6 years old, bro? Because I was born in '98. 6 years old. It's like what, 2004, 2005. I'm sitting in a room, bro. I feel dumb old, bro. And I'm gonna explain to you why I feel old. I'm sitting in a room, right, with my
We're the
older
same
cousin.
age.
Yeah, I was sitting in the room with my older cousin, right? And Toonami came on.
97.
Toonami came on, right? And I'm watching this motherfucker Bleach. I'm watching this nigga Ichigo run on Soul Society's fucking shingles. You know the shingles that they portray in Bleach. He's running on the shingles, right? In socks and sandals, running away from Baldy. I forgot his name, bro. It's been so long, bro. You know,
Ikaku.
yeah, he's running away from Ikaku's, right? And I'm 6 years old, bro, and my cousin is watching it. And I would never forget that, bro. And the only thing I would remember is the intro, bro. It was, bro, I would never forget Asterisk for the rest of my life,
Techno
bro.
Rise.
Like from Soul Rage, from Orange Rage, I would never forget Asterisk, bro. And every time I hear that, I start to cry because I realize I'm fucking old, bro. Like I will never forget hearing the three words "me out for no." Like, after hearing that, bro, I start crying, bro, because it's over, bro. It's like, yo, I'm old, son, and I'm so hyped that the 1,000-year Blood War arc is finally going to come to pass, bro. And I hope that they do a little spin-off. And the only thing I hope for, spoiler alert, I don't want to hear it in the comments, give Grimjow more screen time, period. Because in the manga, bro, he got one panel, bro, that he said he's going to go off to fight. I didn't even get to see the fight, bro. We don't even know if he won.
I remember that.
Like, Grimjow was such a bad... Grimjow got a power boost for us not to see the power boost, bro. Make that make sense.
Chad and Orihime.
Well, Chad and Orihime, you knew they were gonna go on the back burner. You knew they once Ichigo got beamed up. Once Ichigo got beamed up to planet Earth above the Earth, you knew that Chad and Orihime was done and dusted, bro. You knew that. But I'm so happy, like, and then on top of it, I want to see, I want them to really depict the despair that Ichigo really faced going against Yuhabak.
Yuak?
Yuhabak. That's what I'm gonna call him, bro. I like calling him Yuhabak, like
I just call
Spanish.
him Yuak.
But I think it's more Spanish than it is Japanese, cause it's you.
Nah,
I think it is. I
of-
think it is.
A lot of Japanese stories take on like other like languages, names from country, because the espadas and all that stuff
It's Spanish.
It's Spanish.
So
Quincy's are German.
the Quincy's are German, because it even shows in like in the storytelling from their background of how he explained his flashback
And all
stuff
their
like
moves
that.
are named after German techniques.
It is.
All their moves are basically German
Yeah,
words.
and then the Stern Raiders is like a German army.
Steinrettes.
Say it, Quinton, say it well hard.
Steinrettes. Yeah.
I've watched other series that basically use that name as well, or other ones.
Steinritters is American. It's Steinrettes.
You know, also I'm excited for Burn the Witch.
Nah, I'm not excited for that, bro. I think it's gonna flop.
No, because Studio Columbia, they look like they know what they're doing. I don't want Studio Perry to animate Bleach.
It doesn't matter to me who the fuck animates Bleach. I don't care who animates Bleach. Bleach has
you want
such.
Dean to animate it?
No.
You want Dean to animate it?
I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter to me, right? It's the fact that a studio was willing to pick it up in the first place, while on top of it having the balls and the audacity to even understand that fans were crying out for Bleach for so long that at this point I'm actually happy with just doggone anything. And I feel like Shonen Jump and the studio have to put a lot of money into Bleach because they know the fans are gonna riot if they don't do it right. So no matter what studio gets it, they're gonna have the resources. They have to have the resources. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, bro. Like,
didn't the studio buy the rights from Period?
yes. Because Period wasn't gonna animate Bleach.
Good.
Nah, that's good, because we want to see Black Clover's animation go up, not have to take.
Somebody needs to buy Black Clover, to be honest. I'm sorry. They need to buy it from Period.
Honestly, a studio would probably do good with them.
David.
Probably. I ain't gonna think about, because when it comes to like colors and stuff like that, they have it. I mean, they animate JoJo. They have it when it comes to colors and stuff.
Oh my
like
god, bro! Stop sucking JoJo, bro.
Yo, we ain't gonna take disrespect for JoJo around here, but you know, conversation for another time, because
Shut up.
Y'all ain't really y'all haven't read the mangas. Y'all haven't read any part of the manga. Y'all haven't watched any of the anime.
Shut up. Trash.
I hate on JoJo greatness.
Trash.
So what topics are we bringing up for the next talk?
Let's see. You know,
First of all,
I actually want to get into Spring Anime 2020.
Spring Anime 2020. So we're gonna talk.
I've been watching a handful.
Let's
of them
do that
so
right
far.
now. What we at right now?
No. Let's wait for the next time. Wait for the next time.
No, this video's at 30, so go for it. This video's at 30.
No.
We're gonna close out with Spring 2020. Close it out. Spring 2020, bro. Spring 2020.
Right, a couple of animes.
Let me pull up the list. Let me pull up the list. Go ahead.
There's My Dad's Secret Ambition.
Oh God.
It's basically what?
I seen it.
You seen it?
I seen part of it. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's basically an anime about a father and his daughter, and basically he's a manga writer. He doesn't want his daughter to find out, and basically the whole story is him keeping secrets from his daughter about her mother, about his job, and many things that goes on in his house. And you know, one would think from a distance that, hey, you know, this is a toxic relationship between father and daughter.
Kakushigoto is the name of the Japanese one. Go ahead. That's his Japanese name.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's more like it's a slice of life, but also it adds a little bit of bitterness to like the theme.
Right.
You see from some points of view that the daughter is somewhat detached from her father, and understandably so, because you know he's kept so much from her. There are times, you know, when they're getting along, and then towards the end of the episode, you see like they fast forward to present time, and basically like she's basically just now finding about what her father did. You don't know where the father is. You don't know if he's dead. You don't know what's going on. She's basically just like, she states that she didn't want to find out what her father was doing when she was a kid because she was afraid to. It's a wholesome tale between, you know, a father and a daughter, but I like to see where it's going to go from now. Only 4 episodes are out. Another one, let's see. This is a guilty pleasure of mine. It's called Gal and Dino. There's basically
Wait, you're lagging. You said what? You said gal and what?
Gal and Dino. So it's a story about this gal. She's, you know, a Gary. I don't know how to say the term, but you know, she's a gal, and what was it? She basically wakes up one day from a drunk outing that she basically brought a dinosaur home, and it's more like a comedy skits about her and her daily life with the new dinosaur. It's like 3 episodes out now, but like it's really fun, and I recommend it to anyone who's into comedy.
Okay.
It's really creative.
Okay. Tower of God.
Man, I don't want to talk about that. I'm
Tower of God.
It's actually really good.
Let's be honest here.
It's actually
Tower
good.
of God, a series that has had a
I already got spoiled for it.
Has had a manga out for since I was in middle school. Since I was probably in middle school, high school.
Yep.
The manga's been on that long, as well as, you know, soon come out God of High School. But Tower of God, that's a good one right there. The names are gonna be funny when you see characters. Names are gonna be funny.
Why don't you describe the plot, bro?
Describing the plot.
You just keep on saying Tower of God.
I got you. Tower of God, reach the top, and everything will be yours. At the top of the tower exists everything in this world, and all of it can be yours. You can become a god. This is the story of the beginning and the end of Rachel, a girl who climbed the tower so she could see the stars, and bam, the boy who needed nothing but her. That's what Tower of God is. Well, if I had to give a non-descriptive from Google, Tower of God, in my opinion, basically about a guy who lost his memory, met a girl, boy meets girl, falls in love, retarded, does anything, gets his ass kicked for her, pretty much. Does it sound about right?
I mean, judging by the first 3 episodes, yeah.
It sounds about right.
Also, season 2 of something that you like,
Kaguya-sama.
Kaguya-sama.
Fire. Kaguya-sama.
That's also Shonen Jump. That's
fire.
Also Shonen Jump.
Kaguya-sama is fire. Now, this is about mental warfare between you and somebody that you actually like. And both of these guys are two. Well, one is a super rich gal and the other one is a super poor guy who... the guy who's poor is the class president of the whole school. They go to a very prestigious school. Shirogane goes to is the president of a super rich school. I mean, super like prestigious school. And in that school, the vice president is the gal who is Kaguya, who is actually like freaking insanely rich, and she is madly in love with Shirogane, and Shirogane is in love with her, so the feeling is mutual. However, both of these guys are trying to outclass each other so that one of the other can say it first without them having to admit that they're in love with each other. So it's a romance, but it's mental romance. So basically it takes the saying all fair in love and war, in which they go back and forth continuously, and the narrator says who wins at the end of each little mini game. And last but not least, but one of the most popular is Plunder.
Yeah.
I dropped it. To be fair,
I'm gonna tell you exactly how this is with Plunder, right? Plunderer has a decent story, right? Decent story. Amazing fights and artwork in the manga. The anime, since I'm a manga reader, I'm an avid manga reader. I don't really watch as much anime.
Would you consider Plunderer spring 2020? I mean, it's been going on since winter.
Still going on in the season, so.
But it's but they basically counted it as a season, as like a part 2, not season 2, but as a part 2 with this part coming out during the springtime. But also with spring anime, some stuff I did want to talk about was the canceled ones, because you know everything going on currently.
Shogeki no Sama.
Sword Art Online.
Oh my
I was
god!
having doubts about season 5.
I don't like this season.
Season 4 was a shit show.
Season 4 was.
Season 5. Season 4 was a shit show.
Whoa.
How?
Animated, it was a shit show.
How?
The animation, I mean, not the animation. The plot progression, it was wild. It was unorganized, and it was
No, I'm not giving you that one. Nope.
Okay, tell me why you think season 4 was good.
I thought season 4 was pretty well paced.
It was
Cause
not.
no, I'll tell you why.
Mhm.
If you read the manga, right, the manga didn't glance over, but they didn't spend a lot of time on that arc. That's why I think you think that it was poorly paced. You got to remember, Shogeki no Soma is something that has just recently ended. Like the whole manga has just ended. So I think they got the right balance of them trying to make money while trying to lengthen the series as much as possible, because it's a
So are
highly
you justifying the fact that they basically glanced over the entire Soma Megumi arc? It was an entire arc that was basically condensed into a slideshow.
Yeah, they made it into a side piece arc, but I mean, I'm not justifying it because when you put it that way, yeah. But at this, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying now, but it wasn't shit.
As like an avid fan of Soma, I found it when it was like at chapter 2. I'm basically like one of the biggest fans I know.
He's the one who put me on to it.
Honestly,
like,
if I have to
season
rate
4
it,
animated like that.
if I have to rate it out of 10, I'll give season 4 a 6 or a 7. I'm not gonna give it anything higher than that. Wasn't great.
So
it wasn't
season
bad.
5 now.
Ass.
I was going
don't
into
like
it with a bitter taste.
I don't like it.
Season 5 episode 1 was extremely strong.
I don't like it.
Episode 1 was strong. It came out strong. It had a good opening, had a good ending, and the pacing. What kept me to Soma was the great pacing it had in the beginning, all the way leading up to Megumi fighting for her right to not be expelled, going to Soma losing to, keep on forgetting the curry man's name.
I know who you're talking about.
I know
you're talking about. What the fuck is his name?
And all the way up to the autumn elections, like,
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It had great pacing, but season 4 did not have good pacing. I'm talking about the anime more than the manga.
And then didn't they like switch up a fight where
you talking about Akira? His name is Akira,
they
bro.
added a character into one of the matches that wasn't supposed to be part of the match. It was just supposed to be arena, and they added the blue hair girl into the match as like a judge, I think. Thinking like manga readers wouldn't see that.
Well, I would just like to say,
season 5. Yeah.
I had to throw away all feelings for Shokugeki no Soma, and you want to know why? Because of the fucking ending, bro. Fuck that shit.
You gotta understand, they were put on a timer just like Bleach. They got canceled. He had to create an ending with what little chapters he had.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck Shonen Jump.
Yeah, SJW Shonen Jump Weekly, before someone tells me I'm talking about social justice warriors. SJW
Fuck Shonen
just
Jump.
like they did with Bleach.
Fuck Shonen Jump, bro. I'm tired of them asking my favorite series and giving me bullshit, bro. Because you gave Bleach a fucking timetable that I didn't get to see fucking Jimjow fight, bro.
You want to know when Bleach was canned? When they were given the 5 chapter rule? It was before Ichigo went to go fight Jurobak. So imagine trying to write that in less than 5 chapters.
Kubo did a great job, man. But you fucked up Grimjow, bro. You should have did something with Grimjow, bro. Fuck Grimjow, bro.
So I hope that the anime for Shokugeki no Soma can salvage what happened in the manga and give us a better ending.
It's not going to. It's not going to. Not going to. And actually, one of my favorites. You guys probably haven't picked this up in anime, guys. The Eighth Son. Are you kidding me? I don't know if anybody has watched that.
Low budget animation, generic isekai story. Is not adding anything new to the elements.
It's not adding anything to do, but it fills that gap of for the past 2 years we've been getting nothing but isekai, so it fills the gap for me. You gotta admit, for nothing but the past 2 years we've been getting back to back isekai anime.
Boring isekais with nothing, with no innovative ones. The least innovative, I mean, the most innovative one we had was Shield Hero, and even then it was nothing special.
Huh?
Shield Hero wasn't nothing special in the. Oh, let me stop before Quinton. Like,
stay out of it.
Crucifies me, but I'm gonna lay it to you straight.
No. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna stay out of it
isn't
because
nothing special.
here's the thing.
It isn't nothing special.
No, I'm gonna stay out of it because here's the thing.
I think Overlord is the best.
It itself.
No,
It itself has not hit that part yet. I don't know where the anime stopped. Did the anime ever go to Spirit Turtle? Because I only read the manga and the light novel. So yes, the anime hasn't reached that arc yet, and that arc does a lot of world building with the series. It explains a lot more with the series, and as well as
you know what was a good isekai?
You had
Overly
slime.
cautious hero.
You said what?
Slime.
Overly cautious hero.
Overly, yeah. That was solid.
And season 2, I think season 2.
Because you want to know why? It didn't try to be innovative. It basically told you straight up, I'm a comedy.
I disagree with you. It was innovative.
Slime.
It added.
No, it didn't try to be. It was without trying to be.
Yeah.
You can tell when like an anime is trying too hard to be something. You can tell.
That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Solid.
Love the light novel.
Solid, but I don't like its power scaling that it creates. But I'm gonna leave that for another topic episode.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta read the light novel to better understand that.
I don't like how my boy Rimuru at first is literally the strongest being, but once that little shorty with the bubble gum hair comes through,
he's not
hold on. That's what I'm saying. The narrator said that in the anime, so that's where it creates some sort of miscommunication. And when people power scale on Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that, they give misinformation. Obviously, I've heard from you that you read the light novel that it's not true. They don't necessarily say that, but again, and Key will tell you in the anime it says Rimuru is an all-powerful being. That's literally what it says from the narrator.
Narrators and animes sometimes fuck up shit because clearly
sometimes.
Sometimes because if you know you have a demon lords out there, why would you expect to say, "Oh, yo, he's an all-powerful being"? That's stupid on their
Does that cover all of the hot animes of this spring season?
There's one more.
No,
Gleifnir. There's one that I'm watching right
Gleifnir.
now.
Come on. You had to say it before I did because I read the manga for that one.
Gleifnir.
Good series.
Yeah.
It gives you what? It gives you harem, ecchi, gore, or something to extent inside that series.
Wait, technically, not to cut you off, wasn't ReZero director's cut in this shit?
No,
yeah, they basically gave you director's cut of season 1.
Yeah, but talking about the canceled ones though, let's talk about the canceled ones. Besides that, Sword Art Online, highly anticipated.
Bro, but that was in spring. That was in summer. That's not spring.
I'm just saying. Like, it's been postponed. I'm not going to say canceled. It's not canceled. It's been postponed because everything going on. But that one's been highly anticipated because the last season was phenomenal, right? Phenomenal. But then also, My Teenage Life is a romantic comedy.
Snafu.
Was also postponed, and that actually hurt my feelings. That was actually one of my top 3 most anticipated for the season. And I'm be honest with you, the season is not the same. No railgun, none of that.
Well, you know who else would have been missing out? Who else is missing out on their favorite?
Fate.
Yes, sir. I was just about to say it got pushed back.
Fate, Heaven's Feel Part 3.
Nope, that's not it.
I am despair.
No, that is not it. Camelot. You're talking about Camelot. Camelot was supposed to come out.
The movie is far from coming out.
Yeah, I know. They pushed it back.
Clover works. I mean, I wasn't expecting it anytime soon because Babylonia Front just ended. I'm talking about Heaven's Feel that was postponed for a month and now postponed indefinitely until a later date.
I mean,
I'm fine with Camelot not coming out now because I've already experienced it in the
summer
game.
Was going to be pretty bad, though. Now that I'm looking at the list for summer, it wasn't all of that. It really isn't.
And what I'm more hyped for is the Solomon arc.
Summer sometimes is not...
I honestly feel like Cloverworks messed up not putting Babylonia Demonic Front as the movie and animating Camelot as the series.
What the... Yo, I'm not going to lie to you. Summer is trash. Summer is honestly bad. You had ReZero, Fire Force, Goblin Slayers coming back.
Yo.
You had another My Hero Academia movie.
Also, is
Fate, Haikaiu second
is
part,
no, but
TG,
is real life hero
TGHS,
inside there?
Real Life Hero.
Is
No, 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 no. Tower of
because
the God of High School was supposed to come out during the summer, but that was trash. There was nothing that was really like, oh my god, like.
I haven't really looked at the summer list myself, being stuck with everything else, but looking at all the other series.
No way. No way. Fall was gonna be fire. Fall was gonna be fire.
Right, let's not talk about fall. Let's try to survive to fall. And
Nah. We ain't gonna talk about fall.
Ew, they got another 7 deadly sins.
Because
ew.
I'm surprised they didn't cancel it.
Let's not talk about that how that manga ended either.
Fall was decent. The time I got real tired
remember,
of Slime 2.
Remember, fall was usually where you put
Attack on Titan, the final season. That's nice. The regular at Magic High School.
I want to know how they're gonna pull it off because the manga's not even done yet.
For what?
Right, I said the same thing for
Attack on Titan.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't get it. I guess it was supposed to be done by fall.
Kingdom season 3.
I think it's because the creator already knows how the series is gonna end. So if the anime goes for an anime only ending, it's all right.
But why would you do that though?
Kingdom season 3 is also a current ongoing one right now.
And then on top of it, you know what's supposed to come out in fall? I know Keanu because you got similar taste to me, so I know you like it.
What?
The quintessential quintuplets, bro.
Bro, I just finished it. I finished the manga and I needed to be animated.
Yo, the manga's finished?
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil who won, but just know the heroic spirit won. That's it.
Damn, son.
Hey, my boy, you gotta spoil that for me off cam, bro. Hold on, bro.
I'm not spoiling it
tell
for
me
you,
that. You gotta tell me that. Yeah, I may have to read that, bro. That's crazy.
It ended well. A lot of people are gonna be upset because it's a harem anime. People have sides. People stand for these certain girls and stuff. But I was satisfied, even though it wasn't what I wanted. I was satisfied.
I have an idea. I'm gonna guess. I'm not gonna guess on the street. Matter of fact, yo, check the Discord chat, bro. Go ahead, Kay. Say what you was gonna say, cause I know you're gonna say something. Check the Discord chat, though.
All right.
You said Kingdom was coming out, Kay?
No, Kingdom season 3 is ongoing for this season.
Wait,
Kingdom season 3.
Is that what I put? Isn't it right? That's what I put, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, sir! Ooh. I was right when I knew it, bro. Let's go. That's fire.
My only thing about quintessential quintuplets, and it's a lot of things with harem animes that I don't like, is that these girls who are supposedly family and girls that are supposedly friends, they literally fight to the death over one guy. I highly feel like it's unrealistic because there's one scene in the manga where these girls literally go to war with each other for one guy. You're sisters. Don't try and kill yourselves over one guy.
It's anime.
Don't try to sabotage.
It's anime. What do you expect?
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's why I don't watch much harem animes, but this one,
but look though,
I loved it.
Look though, I'm highly surprised that, and I know a lot of people are gonna be surprised at Shingeki no Kyojin. I know they're gonna be super surprised at what actually happened in this upcoming season. Come on, man, cut that out.
Aaron's a goat.
You okay?
He has never switched up.
Okay.
From day one.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think about people that get beheaded?
They should die.
unless you from
yo, bro, us manga readers are devious.
Unless you from Yukihoda, I shouldn't see you moving again.
Yo, us manga readers are devious, huh?
Unless you from Yukihoda, I shouldn't see you moving
son
again.
said, "Welcome to the gulag, nigga. Welcome to the gulag, bro."
Last thing he saw was a bullet.
Woo, that's funny, bro. That's funny.
But I can't wait to do a character now.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Shorty didn't.
Really written character.
He's written really well, but I think it's because they gave them. I think it's because they weren't rushed at all. They had no rush for
They were even able to take that hiatus.
yeah, bro.
Like, wow.
Again, this is the problem with me and Shueisha.
It looked like the hiatus was needed.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes you need a break from writing, but I don't like how Shonen Jump continually forces their way down, like down people's not throats, but down mangakas like their head, like you bash their head in.
Situation is very tough. It's a very tough magazine surviving as we see.
But my question is, why would you ever sign for them, bro? That's my question. I know you want status and money and stuff, but why?
But no, think about it though. It's worth the risk. If you think about it, because
it's not worth the risk, bro.
No, it is. No, it's worth the risk. Think about it like this. Think about it like this. You want the They have the ability to put your stuff out there for everything, right? If your character ends up on a cover with Luffy, Goku, Naruto, or even
of course, it's free. I get the perks, right? I get the perks. But me and Kay was talking about this earlier on the episode that I scrapped. If y'all want to see that, it's going in bloopers, bro. But if it goes in with like Black Torch, if Black Torch was to go to another magazine, it'll be topping another magazine.
Honestly, Black Torch's art style as well was more like a sending art style. It wasn't so shonen.
Key, did you ever read Black Torch?
No, not yet.
Go look at the 13 chapters of Black Torch, and you would recognize how good of a manga Black Torch is, but it got scrapped prematurely because it wasn't doing as much numbers as Shonen likes, or it wasn't doing as good as other Shonens. And I understand the aspect of you got to get your return back for the money that you're putting on, but at the same time, Black Torch was something that if it hit the anime scenes, it was going to go retarded. It was going to go bananas. It was going to go bananas. It had that little feel of the romance between the main protagonist or the main character.
Only 5 volumes.
Yeah, exactly. It got axed pretty damn quickly.
It got
pretty quickly. Like, but I'll tell you this, and Kay will tell, and Quentin will tell you this for a fact. It had the romance that you needed. It had the action that you needed, because you can tell that him and Shorty, the supposed ginger, because I think she was a ginger, you can tell that they were gonna have a great relationship with each other, bro. His partner, they were gonna become, an item.
No, but also them explaining the techniques and how the world's powers work. Also a big
fire. I got engrossed
in it. They literally broke it down. As soon as they got the chance to break it down to you, they broke it down and explained how everybody is affected with it.
Like, Key, by the time next episode comes, which is next week, if you read Black Torch, you're gonna be like, yo, there was a lot of information in Black Torch that you don't get in 13 chapters from a lot of other animes.
And the thing
a lot of other.
It got axed, but with the ending it got axed with, it wasn't such of a bad ending it got axed with. It wasn't like Tokyo Shinobi Squad, which got a time skip into getting axed, into showing you the villains scheming their plan. Tokyo Shinobi Squad just ended. It ended without any clarity of okay, this ended.
Hal Warden got axed pretty badly too, man.
Yeah. Higuma, man.
Sad.
Hal Warden, Higuma. She got axed, bro. Gave it that.
Badly. Well,
ain't survive, man.
We gonna have to end it here, man.
Shueisha, they don't play them games.
Yeah, we're gonna have to end it around here, man. Any final words, any final topics, bro? Cause I gotta go play Warzone.
I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hey, yo, hop on Guilty Gear, hop on Blaze Blue Crosshair.
I played a tournament earlier today in Smash. I got the semifinals before losing. Yeah, I got the semifinals before losing, and honestly, I'm worn out mentally. Like, I can't play any fighters for the rest of the night.
Damn, son, you running. Okay.
Well, here's the deal, man. If y'all want a gaming channel, y'all link is in the description. If these guys make a channel, their links is in the description down below. If you guys are on Apple or Spotify, appreciate y'all. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe, drop a comment. Yeah. Open up the floor again. Any last comments before we go?
No, I think we ended it on a pretty good note.
Read more manga.
Don't promote that
Okay.
shit.
All right.
What's next week's topic?
Next week you can hear from us Black Clover, because chapter comes out every week. But Golden Week is happening next week, so you won't really hear much manga talk.
Well, listen, next week I got a surprise. I got a surprise question, man.
But nah, Black Clover.
All I gotta say is find out on the next episode of
Black
Dragon
Clover,
Ball Z.
Black Clover. I would say Black Clover. You know, some One Piece theory. If I can get my One Piece theorist on.
Oh, he's putting his One Piece hat on. Yes, sir. Listen, guys, that's a special occasion, bro, because he does not talk about that in private either. But somebody said that they wanted us to debunk or prove the fact that Krillin is a planet buster.
Yo, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
That's what we're doing next week. That's what we're doing next week.
I'm doing that.
Key, you up to the task?
I stay away from the power.
Yeah.
I stay away from the power scaling community for a reason.
Well, you're gonna jump right back in, bro, because somebody on Facebook said that they wanted us to debunk or prove.
I stay away from it for a reason. If I gotta explain this, I'm gonna go in depth with it.
That's what we're gonna do next week. That's why I said find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna get into that, man. Sheesh, that's gonna be a tough one. I'm gonna have to get the panels. Gonna have to pull up panels. I'm gonna have to get my ruler, measurements. It's gonna be wicked.
Get that protractor.
Get the protractor. All I'm gonna say is Destructo Disc is planetary level, bro. We're gonna leave it at that, man.
You don't even need a Destructo Disc, a regular key blast. But yeah,
Man.
we getting to another time. We get to another time.
You stretching it.
I don't know
We
about
get to
no
another
regular
time.
key blast, bro.
Yo, we gonna get into that another time.
Watch the King's Avatar. It's an amazing series.
Oh yo. If you didn't watch the movie, watch the movie. 'Cause we can actually review that.
What?
That was actually a fire.
The King's Avatar?
Of how they,
Yes, sir.
how
How Maple Tree became?
yeah,
Not
how
Maple
they
Tree.
built
You know what I'm
the
talking about? Yeah, that's fire. You
Yeah.
watched the movie, Key?
Nope.
Do you watch the King's Avatar?
Nope.
Man, get the hell off the podcast. Later, y'all.
team.